In the end, after dropping the second set, he decided to give it away. Sore arm is the official reason, but I should think he's preparing himself a bit more for today.
Yes, I think so. I think it was really a case of a sore mind. He'd had a bit of a discussion with the officials here, trying not to have to play that doubles match, but really they had no other option but to play it, unless, of course, he would be prepared to come out in the morning. But even so, it really wasn't on because they'd publicized it. They had a special audience here last night to see both a singles and a doubles match, and if they'd suddenly just cancelled it, they would have had egg all over their face. So Rafter in a bit of a bind, had good chances to win in 2 straight sets, but in the end lost the second set and then called it a day.
Full house, 10,000 packed inside this York University campus centre court. Love one. Oh yes, threading the needle there.
Oh, beautiful return. If he can keep that up, he's really in good shape. His forehand worked pretty well against Henman yesterday. In fact, he hit more winners on the forehand than on the backhand. Backhand usually the safer shot.
Checking in with the London bookmakers earlier on today, and they have Krajicek as the favourite here, although they were after the higher seed, but obviously the head-to-head was a crucial factor. I guess in most people's minds they go along with Fru and I, who had Krajicek the favourite here. Just took the top of the net, so no real chance for the volley.
Well, Rafter getting really good racket on the ball in this opening game. Of course, this is very often just about the best time to try and get hold of the big server. The arm's not quite as fluid as they will be later on in the set.
Well done, leaving nothing to chance. A miss hit there, but he covered it so well with real care.
And it just shows how well Krajicek moves. A little bit of a miss hit, but getting in quickly so that he can play this ball above the level of the net. He really is a good mover for a big man, 6'5" of him, and all Dutch.
Yes, it wasn't always so, was it? A few years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago, his body language wasn't good. He didn't move that well, relied so much on his serve, and now he's such a more all-round player.
Yes, I think that really could be applied to both of them. Of course, so mature now that each of them has their major title. After the US Open, Krajicek's Wimbledon, both semi-finalists at the French, so that indicates that they're quite at home, if necessary, to have to play from the back of the court, but I don't think we're going to see too many long rallies.
Good return. Tim Henman unable to put any real pressure on the Rafter serve. He served so well, as he did against Jonas Bjorkman.
Yes, in fact, Henman in the 9 service games that Rafter serve only won 6 points.
for a long while yesterday. Krajicek having problems with the Agassi serve, and then he slowly but surely began to put pressure on. Most of the pressure was on him for a long while, and he weathered the storm. So the bite a bit, same thing happened to Krajicek in the last game.
Krajicek tall, gets bounced. Rafter not as tall, but hits the serve with a lot more kick, and it's one of the reasons why his serve has been difficult to take. But of course Krajicek's height gives him a little bit of an edge.
Yes, like there, where he got on top of it and really had a chance to make that pass, which would have given him 2 break points. Giving absolutely nothing away.
Well, not always the greatest control on the forehand volley as there was here. A little bit of a floppy racket head, but he was close enough to the net, really. Good run by Krajicek.
And there's a good volley up the stretch. Really tough to turn that around. And all the signs are that this is going to be the match we hoped it might be. But so far it's gone with serve. 2-1. 2-3. Well, that's unusual.
Yes, really looked just a little bit sluggish, and I must say Rafter has certainly started the more sweetly of the two. Krajicek lost his serve just the one time against Agassi, which takes some doing. He had to save 5 break points, a real struggle in the second set, and that was the crucial set, really.
Yes, Rafter started really well and now has the first real chances for a break. Love 30.
Well, having missed the more straightforward volley, being quite daring there and playing a little drive volley. Again, Rafter doing the essential there, making the opponent play, even behind heavy serves.
Again, elaborate care there from Krajicek on that volley. Yes, terrific game, and most of the fiery stuff has come from Rafter.
Well, I think if I were Krajicek, I'd be tempted to ask Rafter if he was indeed Rafter, because he's playing a bit like Agassi here.
Break point, first of the match. This is quite similar to the first set of the Agassi match, where he was under all sorts of pressure, Krajicek. Wasn't playing particularly well then. He's playing better at the moment than he was in the first set of the semi-final, but then he bought some time with his serve and started to play brilliantly. And there's his quickest serve so far, 210 kilometers an hour. First moment of real concern, safely encountered.
Well, that's what he did so well yesterday. He saved 5 of 6 break points. Of course, the big serving really helps. Even Isevic still leads the tour in break points saved on his serve. Krajicek standing at 8 at the moment. 65% of the time saves his serve.
Oh, yes. A meaty return. And again. Is he getting the feel of the rafter serve now? Looks like it.
Well, certainly feeding on these second serves, Rafter, of course, having to take a bit of pace off. And Krajicek showing the versatility, rolling the one and blocking that second one. Good swinging serve with Krajicek, particularly having played 2 backhands, and you could see that he was just moving to his left initially, expecting another one to the backhand side.
Yeah, disappointing. Could have been in with break points there. That was a chance.
Well, quite brilliantly played, just laying the wrist back. Absolutely no doubt. It seemed in his mind that he was going to score on that.
Yes, good thinking from Krajicek. A really terrific shot.
I remember when he won Wimbledon, the real eye-opener was his backhand, because he even, you remember, coming up with some half-volley backhand lobs, really shots that were never in the Krajicek repertoire, and suddenly he found them all.
Well, one terrific shot from the back, but a couple of errors. Krajicek could have had a chance here.